Hi everyone, welcome to Mandavo TV. If you ever wanted to turn boring spreadsheet into a powerful interactive dashboard, you are actually tells stories. You are in the right place. Today, I'm going to show you how to build an interactive dashboard from scratch. No advanced coding, no stuffing, just practical. So we're going to go through this step-by-step guide. You can follow and apply all the right way. So you can also grab the access sample, which I'll be using in the download below. There's a description below download. So download it and follow us step by step. That will be an interactive dashboard. See you inside. So this is the data set we'll be working with. So what I'm going to learn in this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how to prepare a dashboard, how to use a pivot table, a pivot chart effectively, create the slicers for interactive dashboard, design a clean, user-friendly dashboard layout. So I'll also be giving tips for making your dashboard look professional. So just download the practical data set below as we move on. So let's dive into the work. So first of all, what you do, this data is already clean data. We go to the EDA. So what do we mean of EDA? EDA means exploratory data analysis. So what I mean there, you click on what we have here. This is the data here. You click on the data. Then the next you do there, just click on the filter. So you click on the filter. So you have the date. So you want to see the date, the start date. So you have dates of it's 2024 January 2nd. That's what started recording to 28th of January. So that's what we have on this data. So let's look at the region aspect. So we have just four regions: the north, east, south, and the western region. So you can expand. Click on this point here. Then double click to expand your cell. Just double click to expand the cell. These are sales representative. So we have Alex, Carol. So we have Alex, Carol, David, and Daniel, Efe, and Daniel Obi. So we have 4, 6 representative in this data set. So there are 4 sales representative here. So let's look at the item we are selling. We have a product. So the product we are marketing here is just 3 products. We have laptops, smartphones, and tablets. So these are the 3 products we are selling. Then we have the units sold. So here is the units sold. So under the units sold, you have 5 to 20 units. So that means 5, which is the minimum, and 20 as the maximum. So we have the unit price. Let's look at our pricing. So the highest price is 400. This is in thousand already. So because we don't have it much, it is 400,000 to 750,000. But just make the data look, since it's just a practical work, just make it a little bit simple to pronounce. So the next we have here is called the total sales. So this is a total sales. So look at the highest total sales here. So the highest total sales here is 320. That's 3,200. So here we have to 10,000. So these are the highest and the minimum. So what I just now, that's what we call the EDA, which means exploratory data analysis. So the next thing is to us to dive into ourselves. So now I'm going to show you how to make use of a pivot table to create and analyze the data. So the first thing we do here now, click on the insert key. Then under the insert keys, you click on the pivot table. So these are pivot tables. So click on pivot table, you select all the data. So what I want to do, let me remove the filter first from this data. So I click on this point here and I remove this. Just click here, click on the insert key, pivot table. Just click on this. So I want to put it into a model. So I click on add to model. Just click OK. So what I'll do here now, I bring in my data here. So take in the data. So the first thing I want to calculate is sum of sales by region. So what I'll do, I bring my region to my row. I believe by now you should not know how to make use of pivot. So you don't have to pivot table. I have some videos you can check to look at our pivot table over there. So we have the total sales. So what I'll do, I'll bring in my total sales, and that's actually what I'm calculating to values. So I have total sales by value. Now the next thing I want to show you is how to create a chart. How can you apply your chart to it? So under this point here, you have your pivot table. So where we have our pivot table on this point here, I have my, let me just select it here. So look at this point where you have pivot table analyze. So on the pivot table analyze, you move down to this point. So click on it. Once you have the pivot chart, then you move to this point where you have the pivot chart. So on the pivot chart on this point here, this is just a simple data set. So to create a chart, you click on the pivot chart on this point here. So click on the pivot chart. So already it's already on the chart. So this is a column. So a different type of chart. We have the column chart. So if you are using the column chart, when you are doing a distribution of data, so I think it's best for column chart. So let's use the column chart to see distribution. So click on this point. Then click on OK. So I have my OK. So I want this data to be arranged from large to small. So what I'll do here, and I click on the large to small data. So I click on this point here. Right click. Uh, so click on sort. Just right click on your keyboard. Then click on sort large to small. It will sort the data from large to small. So you can see that this point here. So what I'll do, I'll just give it a title. So let's give it a title. Um, so it's a total sum of sales by region. Let's say sum of sales by region. So we've done this for the region. So let's analyze. So I can come to this point here, click on my sheet. I also give it, I like abbreviation. This is sales by region. Let's say sales by region. So you can also decide to give your color tab. So right click on it, then click on tab colors. Just click on the tab color, can give you any color of your choice. If I click on the data set, you can see it has a color on this point here. So the next I want to look at, go same way, click on your insights, click on the pivot table. Now we're going to look at some of sales by individual salesperson. Remember, I'm using the add model, add to data models, make your work connect. So just click on OK. And the next I do here, I have my sales rep on row. Sales rep, so you drag sales rep to row, then you drag your total sales to value, total sales to value. So we have the sum of sales. So let's filter, let's sort it from large to small. So let's do the same thing. Click here. So this I want to use the bar chart. Use the bar chart. I click OK. So we can see that this is our um, sales representative. Sum of sales by each individual sales. So we want to see the salesperson that is doing well. You can give it sum of sales by sales rep. So we have the sum of sales by sales rep. Now, if you look at this data now, my column chart is not connecting. So you can see I have Carol Oluwa as the highest salesperson on my table. But on my chart, I'm seeing Daniel Efe as in the other way around. So how do you reverse it to tally with what you have on your table? You just click on the name, then you right click on it. Or right on, you have the format as is. But click on format as is there. Click on column in reverse order. Column in reverse order. So this is it here. Let me highlight it so that you're able to see it clearly. So this is it here. So just down here, column in reverse order. So that's what you tick. So click on the column in reverse order. So just select it. So it will now give you exactly what you have on the table. So you can see that on this point now we have our sales rep as Carolua, the highest sales rep, Daniel Ifias, the lowest sales rep. So let's give it sum of sales by, let's say sales rep. So I move back to my data sets. The next I want to look at, the products. So I click on the same process, insert, pivot table. So on this side here, so pivot table we use it to summarize data in data analytics. So just click on OK. So the next I do, I bring in my products to a row, then total sales to value. So I click on this point here, then sort from large to small. So I want to use a pie chart in this point now. So I click here, then choose my pie chart. So this is a pie chart. You can also decide to use a donut chart. It all depends on your preferences. Uh, so let's use the pie chart for this class. So I click on OK. So I can click OK. So what we do now, let's say sum of sales. Double click on the type and total, click on it, the sum of sales by products. Okay. So the next thing we need to do the KPI. KPI means key performance indicators. This indicates your performance of each sales. Yeah, you want to see them at a glance. So what you do here now, click on this point here. Click on the insert table. Then under the insert table, click on your pivot table. Then add to model. Click OK. So drag. So your total sales to value, unit price to value. Then we have the units sold to value. So on this side we have the sum of units sold. So if I want to count, I can say count. So what I'll do here now, change summarize value, click on some value to count. So count, so I want to do just the count of the units sold. So that's we have 8 units. That's what was sold. Uh, so we have let's look at average price. So here we have the average and here we have the total. So this is average unit price. And yeah, so that's how I create average. And here we have the total price. So let's rename this table as KPI. Press your enter key. Then rename this as the product. Double click. You can also double click on it to rename it. Okay, good. So at this junction, I believe that you have learned how to create simple analysis. This is what we call analysis using pivot table. So if you don't know this pivot table, you can watch our other video on pivot table. You can go through our charts, you see some of those things. Also, we have our class going on. If you want to become a data analyst, you want to learn how to do interactive dashboard, beautiful dashboard, how to analyze data using Excel, Power BI, SQL, or you want to even learn how to make use of Python to analyze data as a data scientist. Our class is going on. There's link below to register in our ongoing class. Okay, so let's dive into what you are doing. So the next I just come on that part. So the next one to create the dashboard for this data set. Now, how do I create a dashboard? So I want to make this free so that I can just right click, Control A, Control A select all. I can start to give it a color of my choice. Just give it the color of my choice. I have this color, my choice. If I want to remove this line over here, you can go to your view, click your view. So just click your view, click on view. Then you have the heading, so I'll remove the heading and this point here. I'll need my formula bar, so let me bring it out. So we have so we can give the title as a sales report or sales performance report. So let's give the dashboard. So let me name this as a dashboard. So what we want to actually learn is how to create interactive dashboard so that the board will be connected and we can interact with each other as we move on. So the next I click on my insert key and move to my text box. So look at the text box on this point here. So we have text, the text box. So just drag. So let's write. So say says so this is a simple dashboard. Says performance report. So this is just a simple sales performance report. Control A, so you can increase your text. Let's give it size 20. if you want to bring in icons, you can bring in icons. So for the icon to work, your internet must be on. So let me check if my internet is actually on. Or if you already downloaded some icons, you can make use of them. So let's click on this side, right click, fill, so no fill, I don't want fill, right click on it, arc line, so I don't need an arc line. So click on this side, bold it, Ctrl B to bold, so give it a color, so let's give it a white background color. I don't want to be too white, so just click on this one, um, so click on this and then click good. So we have the says. So the next I need to do, I want to bring in my chart into this front here. So this is my first chart here. We have the says by region. So click here. I don't want this to appear, so I right click, hide or fit buttons, remove the total says from this front here. Click here. Just remove this one here. Click on this grid line. I don't need it. So I just remove the grid line. Okay, good. So I just Control C, copied, and then paste it good. So I paste this one now. So remove this one. So let me make my full screen. Click on this point here, put it on full screen mode. So to give it full screen mode, I don't need the background also. For this, I want to remove the background. So right click, so click on this point here. So click on it, right click here. Okay, so we have, and so if you want to go change the color, you can change the color. But now we don't need any color, so just no color. And we don't need the arc line also. I said no arc line. So I give you the color of my choice now. So click, if I click now, okay, good. So I don't need this line also. Right click and say no arc line. Just drag down, no arc line. Okay, good. So you have this perfect. Right click to change the fill color. I can try to choose a color of my choice. Let's give it a sharp color. So let's use the yellow. Click on this point here. So click on these three dots on this point. Move to this text on this point here. Let's go to white text. Let's bold it. And let's increase the size a little bit. 10, 12 is okay. Okay, good. So click on this point too. Uh, right click, font color. Click on font, and that will take about that page 14. So font color. So just give it a white color. Bold. I think 14 is okay. Good. So we have this first, so you can adjust it. So take in your, so these are the next one. So this apply same step to it. You can also use macrons if you want to be fast, but since you're learning, let's take it one after the other. Click on this one, so just click here, remove, so bring it in. You can also use a format pointer to just apply some features. So click here. So I can click on this point here, on this one. Click on this point here. Click on format pointer. So format pointer is copying your format. So you use it to copy the format of a particular text or chart and apply it into another format. So I'll try. Okay, it won't work because they have not the same shots. Let's leave it. So let's just go ahead, remove the background color. So no, see. Click on this font here. Right click, apply, no apply. Just click on this font here. So right click, fill. Uh, so click on this font here. So unfold it. Click here. Click in three dots. Text, bold. Let's make it size 14. Good. So let's apply data label. Click. So click on the three dots or move to font. Give it a white color. The font color white. Let's make it bold. Okay. So let's apply some to this one also. So click on this font here. So what I'll do here now, click on data label. Click on the labels. Right click, font. So let's do the same, white and bold. Okay, good. So the next I bring in my products, bring it in the dashboard. So that's treat the same way. So right click, uh, hide or fit buttons. So I don't want to remove this legend here. Remove the background, the no fee, and then no outline. Right click, font. So the next you do here now, you click on this font here. Let's make it bold and click OK. So the next I click on, so let's bring this one down. Let's take this a little bit up. So click on this point here. Let's bring it in this way. So you can decide to change the color. So click on this plus data label. So go to more. So we need more of it. So I click on the option here. More options. So we need the label name. So click on the label name. So we want to see it in percentage. So click on percentage. Uh, I think that's okay. So let's click on it again. Uh, so free. So you click on your those points. So click on the three dots. Let's apply our color. White. Let's vote in it. So let me expand it a little bit. Okay. Okay, good. So let's bring in our KPI. So I checked my text box. Just duplicate it. Control D. So if you want to follow along, you can pause the video as you watch. Don't worry like Netflix so that you can practice along. You can see what you are doing along. So the data set attached to this video, which you can download for free. The data set belongs to me. You are free to make use of it. So now, I want to bring in our KPIs. So what I'll do here now, Let me make it look fanciful. So I click on these three dots, click on the insert buttons, go to your shape. So I can choose any of this shape. I make use of this shape here. So click on this shape here. Uh, so bringing this out. So give it the color of your choice. Click here. So you have different colors. So I click on free shapes. Let me give it a yellow color. Uh, so I can duplicate it. Duplicate. So I want to make it look. Let's, let me give it another color. Click on this point here. Free. Uh, let's use something like this. Okay. Now let's give it a black color. That's an arc line. So free. Okay. Good. So at this point here, we can type theta 6. So let's give it total theta 6. So bring it to the top of this point here. It's at the back. So what you do, click on this point here. Go to your alignment, bring forward, bring forward, bring to front. Good. So we have our total 6 here. So what I'll do here now, I'll duplicate this, Control D to duplicate this one also. Bring it to this point here. So remove this. So what you do, put in your on your formula bar here, put in your equals to here. Then move to your KPI. And click on KPI. This is your total here. Click on this point here. So what you do, just remove from this point to this point here. Then leave in your KPI. Remove the brackets. Just KPI, then the exclamation mark and the save value. Hit your enter key. So what I'll do here now, so it's giving me sum of total, which is the title. So make this 4. So it's giving my total. So let's format this total. So let's increase the size, bold, and center it. You can also increase it this way. So let me go to my KPI. If I give it the accounting, okay. So let's give it a single decimal place. 1, 2. Okay. So move to the dashboard. So you can see whatever I did over there that affects it right. So what I'll do now, just copy and bring the other ones. Click on this, hold down your shift key, hold down shift key, hold down shift key, hold down shift key. Then hit your control D to duplicate it. So you have just 3. So bring one here, and then another one over. Good. So now the next KPI we have is average unit price. So you can just say AVG. So just say AVG, average unit price. So let's reduce the size, take it a little bit down. The next KPI we have here is called the count of units. So let's just say units sold, total units sold. Let's just call it units sold. Okay, so what I'll do now, so since here is already 4, just change this point to 5. So we have the A, B, C. So look, where we have this A, this is B4 and C4. So what I don't need to do, I don't need to repeat that same process again. So I click on this point here, change this A4, so I change it to B4. just say B4, to give me units. Then click on this point here, call it C4. So what I'll do now, I click on this one here, click on the three dots, format printer, click on the format printer. So just click on it to give you the size. Click on these three dots. So click on the format printer, then click on this point here to give you the size. So this is our dashboard. So it's not yet interactive. So what we have here is just a dashboard that is not connected to each other. So how do you make it interactive? So I'm done with this. So let me remove my let me remove the formula bar. So go to view. So uncheck the formula bar. So good, so I can see everything at a glance. So this is just a simple that I said. There are more sophisticated way you can design a dashboard, but for beginner level, I think this is okay. So what I want to bring now, I want to bring in my filters. So I want to bring in the filters. So I move to any of this. So let's filter by date. So I click here. So look for pivot table. So we have timeline. You click on this point here. Click on any of the charts. Click on any of the charts. Pivot table analyze. So insert slicers. So let's want to see by products. We want to see by region. So let's say by dates. So you have this. So I'll just pick it. So all your shifts, just click both three of them same time. And Control C. So what I'll do here now, move to my dashboard, paste it on the dashboard, and then it's here. So I can paste it on any of these points here. Let's reduce this. So I take it. So I want to make my dashboard look interactive now. So if I click here now, it only affects one product. So it's interactive, but it's not interacting with all of them. So what you do, just right click on the report connection, click on the report connection buttons. So what you do, tick all the tables, click one, two, three. Wow. So I believe now you are excited. You can now interact with dashboard. So with this, you can now analyze the data by looking at how many units was sold. So if I look at this table, here, we have a product table. I can see total sales by laptop. So if you look at this analysis, this laptop we have 27,750, which is the average price. Then 4 units were sold. Then look at the smartphones. We have 19,500 average price. There we have just 2 units sold. Then we have our tablets, 9,200. So same way you connected this, you can also connect these other ones too. So this is just a simple dashboard. In our next class, I'm going to do another video and show you how to customize your filters. So you want the filters to look the same way like the background. I'll create another video on that, so I'll show you how to do your filter. So now you learn how to use your pivot table. So let me connect every one of them. So just right click, do the same thing to all of them. So uh, report connections on this point here. I just click on this one to drag down and just click on all, just click on all, click, right click, report connections, Report connections and just click. So as I said, so you want to see by date, says that will make per each of the days. Since we don't have much days, you can just look at it from this point. You can see which days you make the highest sales and the days you make the lowest sales. We want to see sales from the by region, total sales and units sold, average prices from each of your region. So you can see that. So at this point, you can like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are not subscribed. And also, registration is ongoing for our June data analytics class, where you learn how to design more powerful interactive dashboard than this. So you can register. Click the link below. You see for the class registration for the June registration class. You can enroll now. You can register. So I'll be giving a 10% discount price for those who that register on time before June. If you are registering between now and on the 30th of this month, we'll be having a 10% discount from our training courses. You can also buy our recorded courses if you have time to come to class. You also have that. You will learn about Power BI, Excel, and MySQL, how to analyze data using those things. So hit the like buttons and subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends and your loved ones for us to see what we are doing. So see you in the next video. We're talking about how to customize your filter. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. If you have found value in this video helpful and you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more Excel and data analysis and productive tutorial like this one you just watched. Got question or want me to cover a specific topic, drop a comment below. I read every question, I read every question you ask, every comment, I read every question. And don't forget to download the dataset and process what you have just learned. Until next time, stay sharp and keep building better dashboards. See you there.